ちは。国際協力機構 JICA 関西センターです。突然ですが、今日はジャグラーやキューブアーティストとして活動しているシンクロニシティのラガーさんとチャチャさんに持続可能な開発目標 SDGs のゴール・目標のうちどれか一つのアイコンをなんとルービックキューブで表現してもらいます。ゴールは17個ありますが、どれが出来上がるのでしょうか。 SDGs ゴールと思われた方のために少し説明タイムです。 SDGs とは2016年から2030年の15年間で持続可能な社会を実現するための世界共通の目標のことです。2015年に国連サミットで採択をされました。17のゴールと169のターゲット、232の指標によって成り立っています。キーワードは誰一人取り残さないです。17のゴールのうち1から6は貧困をなくそうや飢餓をゼロになど社会的な目標、7から12はエネルギーをみんなに、そしてクリーンに、働きがいも経済成長もなどの経済的な目標、13から17は気候変動に具体的な対策を、海の豊かさを守ろうなどの環境などについての目標となっています。社会、経済、環境のすべてのバランスを取れた行動をしていく必要があります。これはノートとペンですね。ここまで来たらもうお分かりの方もいらっしゃいますね。作品はゴール4です。
はじめまして、メインです。よろしくお願いします。
Please describe any features of your country.
My country is well known as the Golden Land of because of its a lot of golden pagodas and rain paddy fields around the nation.
What kind of dishes do people eat?
Mostly we eat like rice and curries, various kind of curries. But mohinger is famous from my country. It's like a thin rice noodles with a rich fish soup. Mostly we have mohinger as a breakfast meals.
So, if you are surprised at anything about Japan, or if you like any points of Japan, please let us know.
It's like detailing, and not the engineering related detailing. Japanese everything is considered for very detailed for the each life from the like in the bus or the train or anything, even the walkway platform. Everything, each detail is considered for the every person of use. It is amazing of Japan.
Where is your country located, or which area?
My country is located in the Southeast Asia. It's one of also the Southeast Asian country.
So, what is the name of the capital city of your country?
Our capital city is Naypyidaw.
So please say the answer.
Okay, it's Myanmar.
So,
It's in our country flag. The one big star, white star, represent that we are the country of 14 states and one union territory. And together these 14 states and territory form the union. So this represents the significance of the union, the single white star, and the a bit yellow represent the solidarity, and the green represent for the peace, and for the red is represent the encourage and the determination. Thank you.
do you have any message to Japanese people?
Yes, I have to say thank you for the generosity and the hospitality of the Japanese people. As I met since from the airport till now, very warm and very helpful for the foreigners like me, and really thanks you and I appreciate. And also thanks to Jica for giving me a chance to study my master's degree in Japan. Thank you.
Thank you. The second one is Alex-san. He returned to his home country in February and was supposed to come back in March last year, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, he has not yet come back to Japan and has continued his study, his research through online classes in his home country, where the internet connection is not good. So, Alex-san, where is your country located, or which area?
I come from a very small country with just over 100,000 population, and half of the total population is residing on the country's capital. My country is made up of 33 coral atolls and one raised island. The climate in my country is hot, humid, tropical, with the average air temperature of 30 degrees Celsius. So it's warm all year round. In my country, it is it is the only country also in the world that is situated within the four hemispheres, and my country was once colonized by Great Britain, and we gained our independence from Great Britain on the 12th July 1979. My country is located in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, halfway between Japan, Hawaii, and Australia.
Okay, so I heard the sound of a crocodile. So, in your country, what kind of industry is flourishing?
Yeah. Okay. So my country is very small and there's not so much big industries like other developed and developing countries have. However, the fishing and coconut industries are the two main core for my country's economic development through exportation of fish and copra to developed countries and developing countries like US, Japan, Australia, Korea, and China, and etc. And also, as part of the fishing industry in my country, the we also issue out fishing license to international fishing vessels to fish in our water, and that is also one way of uh, source of income for the country. tourism industry is also another sector that the government is also focusing and seeing as another way to boost up the country's economic development through incoming, tourists and travelers.
So, regarding tourism, I think your country has famous islands.
Yes. Yeah. So yes. So the um in terms of tourism, I would say my country is a I would say is the best country to visit for tourists because my country is it's very small and you can see both the ocean and the lagoons on either side of the island, and with the the white beaches, and with the the cool breeze from the sea. So yeah, and some of the most famous things that tourists can do in the island is through the snorkeling, um, fishing, and so forth. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Christmas Island is really famous
Yes,
all over
Christmas
the world.
Island is one of the, yeah, Christmas Island is the, I think is the one of the, is the world largest coral atoll in the world, and so people from overseas usually come and do the fishing um, games in Christmas Island. So they do fish bone. So there's a lot of kind of fishing games that they do in Christmas Island. Yeah.
Yeah, I think your country is really affected by the global warming, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, because my country is very low. The highest point in my country is only 2 meters above sea level, and so we've already started experiencing the impacts of sea level.
If you are surprised at anything about Japan, or if you like any point of Japan, please tell us.
Thank you very much. That's a really good question. To be honest, Japan is a very nice and safe place. Through this JICA scholarship, it is my first time to be in Japan, and already I love everything about Japan. People are very nice and kind. They're respectful, and also there's a lot of good sceneries around Japan, and I can say they're one of the best adventures and sightseeing places in the world. The weather, however, might be very strange for me because I come from, a very hot country. But I'm enjoying every moment of the weather in Japan, and I'm started getting used to it. Communication also, communication to people around the country might also be difficult for me as I can't speak Japanese, and I know uh, people in Japan use their first language to communicate around the country. But I'm glad that I had friends, Japanese friends, and yeah, that helped me with the translation, and also with the use of with the help of Google Translator. I'm happy that it helps me with the translations.
Okay, thank you. So please tell us the answers. So, okay.
So the answer for this quiz is Kiribati. That's where I come from.
Okay, thank you. So please tell us the meaning of the flags.
I'm not sure if everyone knows where Kiribati is, but I think I've mentioned every details of where my country is. So, and so the design of the Kiribati flag, as you can see, there are the blue and white wavy oceans with a red sky, a golden sunrise, and a golden frigate bird. Given that that my country Kiribati is located in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, so the three white, the blue and white wavy oceans symbolizes the the location of my country. In addition, the three blue waves represent the three island groups in Kiribati, which are the Gilbert group, the Phoenix group, and the Lion group. The three stripes also represent the philosophy in our Kiribati custom, which are health, peace, and prosperity. The frigate bird, however, is the national bird for the country, and it symbolizes strength and power at sea. Because we are surrounded by a big ocean and a big sea, so most of our livelihood depend on the sea. Yeah, so that symbolizes.
Do you have any message to Japanese people?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So my message to the Japanese people, and especially the Japanese government and JICA, I thank you. I thank the JICA and the Japanese government for this opportunity that through this JICA scholarship program, helping developing countries like my country. I'm grateful for the opportunity that I'm given, this opportunity to broaden my study for master's degree in Japan through the JICA funding program, and I know it's been a difficult year for everyone. The past few months due to this COVID-19 pandemic, and I hope that we will get through this soon. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. So it's the end.
Okay.
My name is Chere Mungangan. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Please describe any features of your country.
It's one of the smallest country in the world, and you can find it in Southern Africa. And it's very mountainous, very cold, and very hot at the same time. It's actually one of the few countries in Africa where you can enjoy snow. So you also ski.
In your country, which language do people speak?
We speak two languages, two official languages. It's English and Sesotho.
Oh, I think it's a big hint. Could you do the self-introduction in Soto?
Oh yes. Ka lebitso ke Chere Mongangane. Ke mokwena wa hankopane wa ha Mathunya, selo se dikgakana.
So in your country, are there any traditional clothes or items?
Yes, because it's quite a cold country, we wear blankets a lot. So they have now become our traditional attire. Like almost everyone has a blanket, and if there are ceremonies where you have to wear a particular blanket. For instance, when a child is born, they have to wear a certain blanket. When you get to a certain age, you wear a blanket. When you get married, so it's one of our traditional identity.
What about hat?
And hats, yes.
So what the hat is called?
It's called mokoro.
Mokorono.
Yeah, that's one of the most popular one, but we have different kinds. They're all made out of grass, so hand woven. Yeah, that's so we have like different types.
So I suppose it is illustrated on your national flag.
Yes, it's represented.
So, if you were surprised at anything about Japan, or if you like any points of Japan, please tell us.
Oh, I love so many things about Japan. First of all, I love the way things are orderly and timely, and the way I feel safe when I'm in Japan. Like, since I arrived here in September 2019, I've never felt out of place, and Japanese people are quite friendly. I don't know how many times I got lost in Osaka and Tokyo, and people got out of their way to help me find places that I was looking for. So that's one of the things that I love. And the food, Japanese food, I like it.
For example?
I enjoy ramen a lot. We don't have fish. So my first experience in Japan with sushi was quite good. So now I'm addicted. I don't know what's going to happen when I go back to my country.
Okay, thank you. So again, please say the answer.
My country is Lesotho. So this is the Lesotho flag. We mainly have 4 colors: blue, white, green, and this is supposed to be black, but we don't have black in the roof. And blue represents the sky, which represent rain for my people. We are farmers, so we rely on rain for our way of living. And white represents peace. We promote peace and we encourage peace within our society. And green represents prosperity. We believe in the balance in life and in nature. So it represents nature for us, and a good time for harvesting. A good harvest is represented by the green. And in the middle here we have our iconic hat. We call it mokoroto. It should be in black, and the color black basically represents our race as black people from Africa. Thank you.
Do you have any message to Japanese people?
I would love to really thank the Japanese government, the Jica, and the Japanese people at large for affording so many young people who are coming from developing countries to come and learn about the technologies and some of the successes that Japan enjoys. I believe it's quite an honorable thing for developed countries to try and help developing countries so that we can eradicate things like diseases and poverty. I really commend Japanese for that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
JICA という組織をご存知だった方も、海外協力隊や開発途上国のプロジェクトについてイメージされる方は多いと思いますが、こういったように研修医を日本に受け入れているということはご存知なかったという方も多いのではないでしょうか。日本国内も国際協力の大事な現場となっているのです。日本の大学院で学ぶことによって帰国後には母国の発展のために、また SDGs のさまざまなゴールの達成に向けて貢献することとなります。また日本のことをよく知り、日本を好きになって帰国してもらうことで 知日派、親日派人材として活躍していくことが期待されます。皆様のお近くで研修員を見られることがありましたら、ぜひ交流してみてください。最後に JICA 関西センターは兵庫県神戸市の JR 灘駅の近くハット神戸にありますが、現在はオンライン参加も可能なさまざまなイベントを行っています。ぜひ JICA 関西の Twitter をフォローしていただいて情報をチェックしていただきたいのですが、じゃじゃーん、なんとこちらシンクロニシティさんに、QR コードを作っていただきました。このルービックキューブの QR コード、今この動画上でも読み取れるようになっていますので、ぜひスマホをかざして、読み取ってみてください。シンクロニシティのラガーさん、チャチャさん、どうもありがとうございました。